Yo, we are live. Everybody, we are live. What's good, everybody? So, of course, you already know what time it is. Is this a collaboration? A compilation? What is it? What do they call those
I
things
guess
like that?
a collab, I
No,
guess.
this is a collab, man. So this is, I don't know how this is a
But
collab.
really though, because we been
Yeah, because
doing a
we
show
technically
together.
we do a show together, but I guess like for the separate entity part, man, this is a SeeHendo and Euphoric Trip, aka Dom and Anson. This is kind of like our collab that we do every so often to talk gaming with you guys. So this is gonna be dope for us, man. I'm gonna let Dom take over and introduce himself. Obviously, you guys know to follow my channel. Y'all see the ticker at the bottom. Be sure to subscribe to our channels. There is a donation thing that you guys can donate to us, and whoever's channel we donate to, we'll definitely split it up, man, and make sure both of us get on good end of that. So definitely subscribe to our channels. But I'm gonna let Dom take over so he can explain what we're gonna talk about today. Dom, go ahead.
So as you know, I'm Dom or Fresh to some of you. So today we'll be talking about the PS5 controller and the Xbox One Series S controller. They're gonna have to shorten that up because I am not finna be saying that like all the time. And also, it's a big week. Last week, especially for me, the Final Fantasy VII remake has officially dropped, and I literally just got through playing like 30 minutes ago, and I've already had a total of 24 hours and 53 minutes. So I'm already like almost 25 hours into it.
Wow.
Also, speaking of remakes, they recently announced that Resident Evil 4 will be remade, you know, coming out the trend of Resident Evil 3. So we will also discuss that. But I'm gonna go ahead and jump it off with the recent games for April for the Xbox One. So kind of a weak lineup this month compared to recent past, but we got Project Cars 2, which I think I had that like a long time ago. Knights of Pen and Paper, which is kind of like a rogue-like game. Fable Anniversary and Toy Box Turbos. Now, Fable Anniversary honestly would probably be the only one that I download because the Fable franchise, it was pretty good, especially for like the OG fat Xbox. So
Okay.
but I'm kind of in an RPG type mode right now anyway, so it kind of all works into what I'm on right now. But how you feeling about the lineup for this month?
Man, what's crazy for me is it's really not so much about the games for gold for me right now, because like I've been going on Game Pass, and like when I found out 2K was on there and stuff of that nature, that yeah, that took me there, because then I was like, okay, I can get rid of my 2K now. So like I was excited about that. Other than that, man, like right now, like there's so many new games that came out at once. Like you're gonna be talking about the Final Fantasy VII, which I'm gonna be getting that probably today or tomorrow for sure. Of course, MLB The Show, still playing that, man. We got a lot of stuff out. Of course, I'm still playing GTA, still play 2K every once in a while. So it's cool. I just wish that EA Access would jump up a little bit and give us more, games that are like some of the older games that we're going to be getting. Games of Gold to me and versus PS Plus, I always thought Games of Gold does better with their games like right now. Other than that, man, like I said, I do see the list right now. Like you mentioned some of the games already. Man, like I see they got that Sonic coming out later this month.
Yeah.
But I know one that you're gonna be excited to play, which you're gonna talk about, that Batman Telltale. I'm pretty sure you already beat that, right?
Okay, so I beat the first one. Now the
Okay.
funny part is they already got the second part on Xbox. They released that like actually 2 months ago.
Okay.
So I got all the Batman games already, but I don't have them all on PS4 though. So you can never not have enough Batman, especially if it's coming without a DLC like they said it is.
Yeah. And I see they got Castlevania too, which I was never a Castlevania guy, but I'm gonna start playing that because obviously I got it for free now. But I mean, like, man, like that game, people talk about it all the time. I don't know your thoughts about it. Obviously, you're more into RPG games. So what is your thoughts about that as well?
I played it. It was cool. My only gripe was that's kind of like when everybody was trying to copy the God of War, QTE type events, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. Not that that's a bad thing, that's not a bad model to follow. But I said it was cool, but some of the puzzles on there was just ridiculously hard for no reason whatsoever. But I might check it out though.
Okay.
Especially considering, like, you know, I am a fan of like the Netflix series too, because it was season 3 was so awesome.
So did you see the I'm looking at the list right now, trying to get the list together for PlayStation, but they got Sonic on there, I believe, on PlayStation. Let's see what this is right here. I'm trying to figure out what it's saying. While it's pulled up, it's running slow right now.
They did just recently add that good old Marvel Spider-Man to the PS now though, so
what? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I got it digital, so it doesn't really matter for me. Like
that's true.
I literally bought that game digital. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna play it. It's digital, so yeah, I'm excited about that, man. So other than that, man, like I said, the more they add, the more it's better. Obviously, there's no backwards compatibility on PlayStation or Xbox. I'm just looking forward to seeing what they're doing. I mean, shout out to Sonny who's tuning in right now on my end.
Uncharted 4 is
okay.
The PS Plus game of the month.
Okay, so you excited about that?
Yeah, especially considering they literally just gave away the Uncharted collection not too long ago. And they also got like DLC on PS Plus now. So I mean, I can make a nice little combo. Okay. Sorry, Nathan Drake, y'all gonna have to wait though, because you know, right now Cloud, Tifa, Barrett, they getting on my time, fam.
Man, like, yeah, I was telling everybody I'm about to go get another hard. I'm afraid to get a hard drive because with these new consoles, which we're gonna be talking about pretty shortly, one they're gonna be compatible for it, man. But yeah, I'm excited, man. It's a lot of games that are coming out that, you know, I think gonna be dope, man. So I guess while we at it, man, let's go ahead and get into this big news, man. These controllers got released. So what you think about it, man? Let's talk about it, man. Because obviously, you know, we game on both. You know, I know you got your controls ordered by you, but we do game on both. We're not biased. We're not biased here. So can you talk about the controllers, and let's start off with which one you want to start off with?
We can start off with PlayStation since it's kind of like the hot topic right now.
Okay, let's start on PlayStation, man. So obviously got released, I believe, last week.
Yeah, last week.
We saw it. Obviously, looking at this PlayStation controller, looking at your previous ones, this it's a little bit, I guess you could say, bigger. I guess size wise. Still has a touchpad. It looks like. Has the ability to chat, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Okay, so your overall feeling about, I'm gonna let you take over, but I did see it was in white, so that is a big concern for everybody. But what are your thoughts about the PlayStation 5 controller?
So honestly, when I first saw it, I was like, "Oh, we're getting a Stormtrooper controller," because that's basically like the first thing I thought about with Star Wars. But you know, the DualSense, it sounds interesting. You know, like honestly, like both of the controllers really kind of look the same, just a little bit sleeker than, you know what I'm saying, the current console. So I see people talking about one looks more comfortable than the other. We ain't even like got them in our hands yet. So y'all chill out. Now, my question to you is, how you feel about the fact that the lighting is like on the edge of the controls now instead of at the top?
Yeah, man. So like the controller, I don't want to cut it on because I got my monitor connected to this thing, and I don't want my monitor to like switch this where I can't see the screen. But yeah, I mean, it's cool, you know, as long as it doesn't affect the control. I mean, I've never had any issues with the light up. I thought that was. I hope they let you change the color.
I hope so.
Now, I do know this. One thing I didn't really pay attention to, because I recently started playing GTA on PlayStation 4, GTA 4, I mean, sorry, 5. But when the police come after you, this thing lights up blue and red, like a police light.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like when you're getting chased by the cops, bro, this thing lights up like that. And it is crazy. I think that's pretty cool. You know, I like lights. You know me. I love, as you see on my TV, I love lights like that. So I love lights of that nature. I think it's cool. My only concern is this, which we'll talk about, the Xbox controller. Battery life is obviously a big deal for us. I haven't had any issues with it because maybe I hadn't played my PlayStation 4 as much as till now. I don't have any issues with battery life, but I would like better battery life. Now, I am going to ask you this because I don't know if it was for this controller or the Xbox, but I heard there's no headphone jack.
That's for the PlayStation controller.
So that is a slight concern. That is a slight concern.
Now, a few execs did come out and say that, you know, that won't be true. They'll be adding a way for you to be able to use a headphone jack because, like you said, that would be a big concern because, for one, if that's gonna be the case, then that means every Bluetooth and wireless headphone would have to be compatible. You know what I'm saying, with the controller.
Yeah, and that's a big concern for me, man. Just as a gamer, like I just bought a Turtle Beach headset because like every headset I've had wire-wise is getting like a short in it. So that is a huge concern. But I do think at the same time, like I think that may be a gift and a curse. Because if your controller, if your headset goes dead, what do you do? Now, my thing is this: I got Beats Wireless X as well. I would love to be able to use these. I think you can use them anyway, but I would love the fact that I could use these. Everything's going wireless now, so I think that's the thing for us now. I enjoy it. Like I said, I hope it works out. Make sure everything's compatible for it. That's my concern.
My bad, I mean to cut you off, but I was gonna say, but the PS5 controller do got a built-in microphone though, so you know that's kind of can negate the headphone jack situation.
Yeah, that's true. And like I said, PlayStation does have some cool features. Like when you're playing MLB The Show, when you get it today, I know you're downloading it right now, but when you playing it, especially on Road to the Show, you can hear your coach talk through the headset.
Oh wow!
No, not the headset, the controller. Like I was playing the other day, and it was crazy. So yeah, I think that's cool. But shout out to Jeezy, you know, our homie Jeezy. Shout out to Louisianajeezy who's tuning in. He got a question. He was asking, will the OG PS4 controller work on the new PlayStation? I haven't heard it.
Yeah, like I said, it hasn't been confirmed yet. So we'll probably get some more information probably within the next couple of months.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. Probably not.
Yeah. But you never know though, considering you know you got like GameCube controllers working for the Switch and stuff like that. So
yeah. I don't know if it'll work or not, but we'll see. I think that the thing with that is this. What scares me is this. A lot of people out here buying these and I want to get one so bad. These SCUF controllers. But SCUF doesn't know the connectivity part yet to these new systems. So you got to be careful buying these new systems and on new controllers. And then you know the system is coming out. But shout out to Shadow, of course. He said that his Power Beats Pro should work. I hope they do. I think they actually do on the PS4. I'm not for sure because, like I said, I've never hooked up a wireless headset to it. I know Xbox doesn't. So yeah, which we'll get to the Xbox controller. Other than that, like I said, yeah, I'm excited. Like I said, my only issue with the PlayStation 5 is going to be that it's not fully backwards compatible, which we'll talk about another day. I don't understand why we're still going through this. And I know people usually throw this in our face. Well, I don't care about the old games. Well, as a person like me and you or others who collect these games and want to keep some of these games, such as Spider-Man, and well, I got a lot of my stuff on digital. So I got like a lot of the games PS4 PS4 wise on digital, but I do want to go back and play some of my PlayStation 1 games that I do.
Right.
Have. You know, some of my PlayStation 2 games, 3 games, you know. So I wish they, but is there anything that was, I saw there was a button added in the middle. Can you talk about that?
Yeah, so they basically just pulled the Apple and the Android and just like bit off each other because basically the Xbox has a share button now.
Okay.
And that's really basically kind of like the main difference. You know what I'm saying? As far as like the controller go, it, like you said, it basically looks the same. Okay. Which is not a bad thing in my opinion. You know, the triggers and bumpers and stuff, all that still be customizable and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, they added basically a create button now, so I guess it'll be easy for you to be able to upload content. So I mean, that's fine. Now, Microsoft has already came back and said that you will be able to use your Xbox One controller with the Xbox One Series X. So
well, okay.
Yeah. They already came back and said, you know what I'm saying, the controls will be compatible. So PlayStation gonna have to be able to, you know what I'm saying, backdoor that. My only gripe is the fact that we are still using batteries, fam.
Yeah. Well, we know why. We know why. Come on, man. We know why.
They want to spend $40 on a plug and play.
Yeah, that, and my thing is that kind of sucks. I'm not a big fan of the batteries in the controller. Like I said, I do have the rechargeables.
Right.
Boy, like I know these are going bad. I probably had these for like 2.5, 3 years now. The same battery pack in the back of the controller. I mean, it works, but it does suck that I got to switch out. now that I'm gaming on a monitor and I'm up close now to the system, it may not be a bigger issue, but yeah, I would like, man, make a charging pad. Somebody could just lay my controller on the desk. Now I ain't gotta wake up in the morning and act like I forgot to charge my controller. So I would like to see something like that. Other than that, man, like to me personally, and I'm gonna let you tag in on that a little bit more, but to me, the OG, I mean not the OG, I'm sorry, the Xbox One controller is the best controller I played with, and I think I could say ever, personally. As a person who's ever, you know, like you already know, and people gonna say, well, what the hell, man? Like, you know, if you go behind me right here, I got damn near every single controller of any console just about behind me. Dreamcast, 64, PlayStation 2, you know, the Xbox 360 controllers, which obviously similar, so we could debate that one versus them two. But I mean, to me, the Xbox controller, it just seems like it fits a little bit better for my hands. I mean, the PlayStation, my thing is, it's cool, but the analog is kind of throwing me off a little bit sometimes.
Yeah, especially with like how it is at the top. It just feels weird, you know what I'm saying? I don't have a problem with that. I can see the Xbox One controller or the PS2 controller because, you know, it was so versatile. That mode was durable too because, man, put the PS2 controllers through the ringer, fam. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, man. Yeah, Shadow. They make you buy rechargeable batteries. They have not. We're never gonna get probably Xbox to do that. Like, I don't even know if they're Bluetooth. We don't even know that yet.
I don't think they haven't said nothing about that either.
It's funny how it works. PlayStation will want you to spend the money on a Bluetooth headset, and the Xbox is like usually the one that makes you price gouge everything.
Right.
So, but it's like vice versa now with these controls. So, yeah, man, I think it's gonna be dope, man. That you can use an Xbox One controller. So it makes me wonder now: should I go buy me a SCUF controller for the Xbox that I can use on there? Because I mean, if I can, then I'm not losing anything.
That's true. I mean, why not? I would.
Yeah. Because now I would be upset if I spend $200 on a controller, and all of a sudden they come out saying you can't. So I need to get with SCUF and get with these brands. You know, whenever we get out the house officially, whenever I can go to a fan expo, something like that, and we can see the guys who create those controllers, those mods and stuff, see what they talking about, man, because that is a big deal for me right now, man. So yeah, man, I agree with you, bro. Like, I think it's gonna be. They both look dope. I don't have an issue with the controllers.
I will say this though, PlayStation 5 controller has probably the better options when it comes to customization because it got the two different halves. You know what I'm saying? So you can go like two different color schemes on the half and half. Oh, yeah.
Well, I do know someone who has a custom Xbox controller. Once they take it apart, they can paint it like they want to. But I do like the fact that it does have LEDs lit on there.
Yeah.
Like, that's cool. Now, I'm telling you right now, if they let you put any color LED, you win with me. You win with me. That's where you win at. Now, I do like the fact, like I said, for like playing certain games, like I said, the GTA game was one I noticed that they lit up different. I need to start paying attention to that when I play some of these games. Both of them too.
Well, when you play, I remember when I was playing Infamous, like depending on what road you take, if you're good or evil, like if you're evil, it'll be red, and if you're good, it'll be blue. So, like the Infamous games, it'll switch up too.
Okay. Well, there we go. So I'm glad you guys are tuning in right now. We are talking gaming today. We appreciate you guys on both ends. Shout out to all the Euphoric Trip people that are watching right now. Shout out to all the SeeHendo people that are watching, man. We appreciate y'all. Hey, we all collab together. Y'all leave y'all's names in the comments. We'll definitely give y'all a shout out, man. Let's see what else we got here. I'm looking at the comments real quick. So let's go to let's see this. Okay, we got a good question from Shadow again. So, do you think the PS5 controller looks ugly? I think the color throws it off a little bit. I won't say it's ugly because, man, I saw some renders, like some rendered versions of it. Like I saw a black one.
Yeah, with the blue LED lights.
Yeah, I think it looks good. And shout out to Render, man. I mean, shout out to Shadow for comment, man. Definitely subscribe to the channel, both our channels, man. Links are definitely in the description. But yeah, man, I think it looks good when it's in black. Now, not to say it won't look good in white, because I remember when the Xbox One S came out, I bought it. It was white, and I was like, oh, I don't want a white system. Then I enjoy it. Like I said, I've had a Dreamcast. I got a Dreamcast. It's white. Had several systems that is white. Yeah, yeah. But 12 teraflops versus 10. Yeah, man, that's gonna be the thing. So I'm gonna ask you if you can leave a comment. Which system do you prefer? Because every time I mention specs versus each other, people say, "Well, it doesn't matter. I just want a game." And like I said, PlayStation can have certain things that are better, but then Xbox has the one thing that I really enjoy. Which, like I said, I got both, so I'm gonna get both. I'm not gonna be sitting up here. I'm only getting one. Loyal, willing, nothing goes wrong. I will have both of them. I think that like if I could pick between the two, um, if I could start off one, I think I would want to start off with the Xbox, only because of the backwards compatibility. If PlayStation today told me that Xbox had PlayStation had full backwards compatibility, it wouldn't even be a question right now. I think me and Dom will probably be sitting there like, yeah, can't wait till that PlayStation come out first, because I don't even know which one comes out first. I want to say probably PlayStation.
Yeah, because I'm not sure if Xbox actually released a date yet.
Nah, they haven't. I don't think so. Yeah, man. I haven't seen the date yet either. I'm trying to see what else we got here. Let's see. Uh, let's see what he has here. What if Sony released the PS5 Pro at the same time? You know, that's my biggest concern.
My bad. November 26th for the Xbox One Series X. And if I'm not mistaken, the PS5 holiday 2020. So the Xbox will be coming out first, most likely.
Yeah. Well, we'll just be in line. I don't know what the GameStop situation is going to be like. So, we may be going through Amazon and pre-ordering it because they haven't even made a pre-order. Right? I'm not missing anything, right? They haven't made a pre-order yet. Usually, I pre-order everything.
Nah, they haven't. I mean, they ain't even like release no games or nothing really. So I mean, they better not be like trying to take pre-orders right now. But if they do release the PS5 Pro at the same time, I might as well just get a PS5 Pro.
Yeah, and I'm a little concerned about that. As a person who's I'm a gaming whore, as they say. Yeah. Whenever something new comes out, system wise, I literally will go buy it, and it may not mean much. I mean, like, look, I went through that VCR Xbox One, I went through the white Xbox One S, and then I went to the Xbox One X, which I got now, and then I went through the PS4. My first PS4 stopped working, so then I went to get the PS4 again. But then, like 2 months later, that one stopped working. The Pro happened to be out, and of course, if anybody knows the story behind that, which Dom knows, how I got the Pro, which is pretty cool. So I got a PS4 Pro and an Xbox One X, so I got best of the both worlds. I'm going to buy the best one. I'm not going to limit myself on that. I like to have the best, play with the best in order to say, hey, man, I got this one, this, and the third. That's just the way I do. Jeezy got a good question before we go to these remakes in these upcoming games. So he said, asking about how trash WWE 2K20 is. Look, I'm going to tell y'all this. I have literally bought 2K20 or 2K Wrestling. When Dom says he'll call me one night and be like, hey, man, we all playing 2K Wrestling. I'll go buy it. For the first year ever, he told me not to buy this game. I'm going to let him elaborate a little bit on that, and then I know we got to go to our next big thing, which is the Final Fantasy VII remake. But yeah, go on and tell him, bro.
I mean, not really. I don't have nothing to do. I can rant about this all day. So it kind of all started with the fact that U2 was the original company that made, you know what I'm saying, the WWE games. They decided to part ways, and basically the WWE games was left in nothing but 2K hands. And just like with the basketball games, we saw the result of that. Because, dog, everybody that knows me knows that I'm getting a deluxe edition day one. Hendo knows this off top because I want all the DLC. It's like the only game that I usually ever spend like $100 on just to get, like, you know what I'm saying, everything.
Yeah.
But when I started seeing, I knew it was gonna be bad just when they was releasing the entrance videos. You know, like, you know, leading up to the game, they do the little roster reveals, and then, bruh, people heard wasn't moving. Like, people was already clipping and glitching, getting in the ring. And then when the game released, the cluster F of stuff that was just going on was just too much. That game will give somebody a brain aneurysm by how frustratingly horrible it is. And honestly, I'm glad they already announced that WWE 2K21 is not coming out. That's the best thing for them. Focus on trying to fix basketball and go from there. Vince, take WWE game somewhere else. But it is gonna be a WWE game release, but I guess it's probably gonna be like an arcade style. That's fine. Just don't let 2K make any more WWE games ever again.
No.
Jesus Christ.
No. And that's my big thing, man. Like I just that's a huge concern. But I'm gonna let you
hold on. Before we move on, my bad. The fact that they tried to like make it more like basketball is when the issue started, because all of a sudden they started having like random people. Like, why is P. Diddy making the soundtrack for WWE, fam? Like, it's fine with basketball, but why is he doing it for WWE games? And you already know you was gonna hear like two of his songs. You had like a Biggie song. Just leave the game alone, bro. After the WWE 13, like 2K19 was fantastic. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah. Honestly, I'm mad at myself because we didn't play more online, but 2K19 was fantastic.
Yeah.
All right, my bad.
Okay. Well, y'all heard the rant. Look, man, if you want to make him mad, just start talking about WWE 2K20 and he'll give you his, every time he gives me a different reason why he hates it. So it's just good to hear it. Now, shout out to the host of Most Sports Talk, of course, Dom, family. Byron, he had a good question. I think this is pretty good, actually. If you don't buy both consoles, does it bother y'all that some games are just exclusive on their systems?
No, that's what makes you want to choose which one you're going to get.
And then also, it's getting close to the point now where that's not becoming an issue outside of some of the games like God of War versus Gears of War, Uncharted, things of that nature. Because, look, man, next year we got baseball on Xbox. We got baseball on Xbox next year. Like, look, I'm not going to lie to y'all. People ask me all the time, what games do you actually play on PlayStation? Well, I mean, I play the exclusives. Exclusive comes out, I'll get it. I'll play it. But for the most part, the one game that I play the most is MLB The Show. And we ain't had a baseball game that was worth playing on Xbox. I'm not playing that RBI baseball and that backyard baseball, whatever that crap is. No offense, no offense to those companies, but I'm not playing that. So
midway.
Yeah. So man, it doesn't really affect me as much because at the end of the day, it's just so many games. And honestly, like, I'm gonna be real with you, like, I can probably go without playing PlayStation more than Xbox, depending on what you present to me. Because majority of the games that we do play, outside of what we're gonna talk about next, they're on both systems. Like, look, I play 2K. I can play 2K on both. I got it on both. Play Madden. Madden is on both, even though we don't really play that much. NHL, UFC, a lot of the sports games, the shooters, Warzone. And my thing is this. I'm gonna be real with you. Call of Duty probably took the biggest W this I would say in this last year or so. And I'm gonna tell you why. For them to add cross-platform gaming, I think that's a huge deal. Because it doesn't force me to go out there and do this. When I got to go do this is a problem. I got to go buy both of them. Because, unfortunately, I got friends that play on both. Dom has friends that play on both. We're kind of screwed. Like, I'll go buy it on Xbox because I know more people on Xbox. But then when I do want to play it on PlayStation, it's like I got to go buy the game. And to me, we need servers for that. Let's get servers for that. And, I think that's something that they got to fix because I don't want to have to buy. And I do get it because the achievement system is kind of set up that way where you get a trophy on PlayStation and you get the achievement on Xbox. And that kind of sucks too because I do have Warzone on both. And I don't mind buying the game on both. Right. But give me the option to where I can play the game versus my friends anywhere. Because there's sometimes where I want to play 2K Team Up and I have 5 people that want to play on Xbox, and I got 5 people that want to play on PlayStation. What do we do? Or like me and Dom may say, hey, man, let's go play some NHL, 2020. Well, we may have 3 friends on PlayStation, got the rest on Xbox. So that sucks. You got to pick and choose your battle there. And I think that Call of Duty did a great, Activision, they did a great job with doing that. And I think incorporating PC was cool because it really puts you on your toes. Like, it puts you on your toes. I haven't heard anything else about that part for us that, but yeah, man, I don't think it's a big deal. Shout out to Jeezy once again, man. Best game PS4 drop was Spider-Man to me. I agree. Like, look, man, PS4, like Spider-Man, look, I remember buying that game that night. And I really, like, for the most part, I'm never what they call I stick on one game and stick to it for the most part because I always get stuck playing online with my friends a lot. But man, when Spider-Man came out, there was one time you didn't see me on anything but Spider-Man. And Spider-Man was like, it's nasty. I beat the game. I need to get the DLC and beat that. But I beat the game. Like I said, I got all the costumes, I believe. Man, you look, I thought Batman Arkham City, Arkham Knight, all those games were amazing. I hadn't seen nothing yet. And Spider-Man just, it took the cake for me. And the things that you could do on Spider-Man, the city was beautiful. The way you fight
was just A1.
Bro, the mechanics, like Dom flying in the air and stuff. You can take pictures, selfies of yourself. I think I posted about 30 selfies today as me as Spider-Man. So,
I took quite a few for on Avengers Tower. So yeah.
Yeah, and jumping down off Avengers Tower is crazy. But yeah, man, I agree with that, man. But before we get to Final Fantasy 7 remake, Shadow had another good question for us. Will PS5 controller have back buttons? I haven't heard anything about it.
Nah, for the most part, it's still gonna be sharing options and the touchpad.
Yeah.
But before we do move on, though, I kind of wanted to address what you was talking, like Byron question, real quick though, because for me it's a little bit different though, because me, I play mostly single player story games.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, most of the ones that I enjoy will be on PlayStation. The Uncharted, the God of Wars, you know what I'm saying? The Spider-Mans, the game we're about to get ready to talk about in a few. I mean, you got Ghost of Tsushima that's about to get ready to come out. That's not on Xbox. Yeah. So it really just depends on what they come out with at launch. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what we relying on. You know what I'm saying? Like what they gonna release. Because what I don't want to do is like spend like $500-$600 on the game system and I'm still playing like Xbox One or like PS4 games because y'all didn't release nothing, you know what I'm saying, worth getting at lunch. So now we gotta sit here and wait. So that's just kind of my thing, like as far as like me personally go.
Okay, well, yeah, that makes sense because like I said, with the Xbox One, it's like we were just buying remastered games. I remember when I got my Xbox One, I bought that Madden, that was the original one that came out for it.
Ooh.
And then I played freaking Call of Duty Ghost. Probably the worst Call of Duty I've ever played in my life.
Easily.
And it's not close. So, man, let's hit this next topic up, man. So I'm gonna change this banner up real quick, and I need you to go ahead and give a good intro for this remake that you recently just copped.
So last week they remade one of the greatest RPG games of all time, possibly some people's favorite Final Fantasy game. Me personally, it's 8. I love 7 as well. It's like a 1A, 1B situation. But Final Fantasy Remake 7 remake has finally dropped, and I have been waiting on this game since they first announced it 5 years ago. That's when the initial trailer dropped, and it's basically just been, a wait and see game. Now, me personally, I love every single minute of it.
Mm-hmm.
They changed the combat, it's more like real-time combat. It still has like the old school elements as far as like, picking what command you want them to do, but it's more real-time now. So that's always a bonus. The game looks beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Like I streamed like a little bit of it, you know what I'm saying? And if you just looked at any of that, you already know that this was well worth the wait. Cloud looks great. Tifa looks great. Shout out to Barrett. And I think the thing that I enjoyed the most about this game is the fact that it's voiceovers. As you know what I'm saying, generic and simple as that sound, when you think about like the old games, you know what I'm saying, it was just mostly a bunch of like text that you was reading, unless it was a cutscene. Okay. But now there's nothing but voiceovers, you know what I'm saying? Like everything is just on point, and the dialogue is funny, man. And I will say this, never realized how much they really cuss in Final Fantasy. Because, yeah, man, they dropping out all types of bombs, but the boss battles, for anybody that's played a Final Fantasy game, the boss battles they are some bitch, you know what I'm saying? Just point blank period. And these are no different. I don't want to like give it away because, and spoil it for nobody who hasn't played it. I am on chapter 12. I think it's like 16 or 17 chapters total. So I'm like almost done with my first playthrough because they do got it to where you can like go back and play with the old, turn-based style as well. So I do want to, have a run where I do, play with the throwback style like the OG PS1 game. So yeah, man, I love every minute of it. I'm loving what they did with the story. I know a lot of people are kind of like iffy about that. Let me explain something to y'all. This was not designed to be a, detail for detail remake of the PS1 story.
Okay.
Like the majority of this particular part, because they did say they would be releasing this in episodes, because you gotta think about it. Like the OG ones were like 2 or 3 discs. So this is basically how this is gonna go. And I know a lot of people are like, well, I don't want to spend 65, per episode. That has been confirmed. You're gonna have to spend like that for like everyone. But to be honest with you, like this is its own game by itself.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like if you played the OG one, like Midgard was literally like only 10 to 15% of like the original game. What they did with that was they blew that up, made it open world, and kind of like expanded all of that, and built the story out of that.
Okay. All right. So shout out to Shadow once again. He said he never played these games. So should he play these games? I mean, what would you tell a person who's never touched a Final Fantasy game?
I would say this would be a good one to start off with. And it kind of really just depends on if you like RPGs or not. You know what I'm saying? Like me, and kind of going back to the exclusive thing, like I'm a big fan of the Persona games. I put up like 225 hours in Persona 5. It's fantastic. So if you're like fans of like RPG games, I would say yeah. But honestly, this is like a good action game as well, though. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, they got the RPG elements in it, but it's kind of more toned down and made it more action packed. So yeah, I would say give it a shot. You know what I'm saying? Go with this one. I don't know what consoles you got, but you can't go wrong. If you got like an OG, console, you like Final Fantasy VIII. Actually, you can actually buy like the remastered version on PS4 and Xbox. So yeah, but definitely get this one though, because it is so awesome, so fun.
So before we get to the next possible game that is going to be a possible remake, can you tell me from your 1 out of 5 stars graphically, 5? You already said it, 5. Not even hesitation, 5. So it plays smooth because I know there's some things about when they do these remakes. Sometimes there's little bugs, jitters. Have you had anything of that nature yet?
Nah, I mean, every now and then when it's like you running around and you fighting a bunch of different enemies and you kind of got your target lock on, the camera probably like move around a little bit too much. But other than that, though, I have no issues. I haven't had any bugs. There has been no frame rate issues. There hasn't been no situation where they was in a cutscene and then, the audio and the video, was like messed up sync wise. No, I have detected no bugs. And like I said, I'm like 24, 25 hours in already. So that's saying a lot.
Yeah, that's saying a lot. So y'all heard the man. I let him handle that because I haven't played it yet. So I'm gonna leave it to his opinion on that, and I'm definitely gonna be letting you guys know in further dates about that. But I'm gonna change this banner again. As y'all see behind us, there has been an announcement, and of course, you know me, the OG does not mess with these type of games because I am a scared OG. But man, Resident Evil 4 remake possibly?
Okay, so it's funny because me and Enrique, shout out to Enrique too. We was literally just talking about this not too long ago. So as y'all know, the Resident Evil 3 remake has come out. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Nemesis. Speaking of Enrique, what's up? What's up, fam? Yeah. So, we were just talking like, what if they remade Resident Evil 4? Mm-hmm. And literally not like 24 hours later, they came out and said that they will be Okay. I have no problem with this. Only thing is I instantly got annoyed because now I gotta save Ashley punk ass all over again.
Wow.
And yeah, I'm not looking forward to that at all. But I am overly excited for this though, because Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3 remakes are fantastic.
Okay.
So considering it will be the same engine and the same people making Resident Evil 4, I have no problem with that. Just what if they make it open world with the running around the village though? Because you remember how when you first jump in Resident Evil 4, okay, so when you first get in Resident Evil 4, you in the village with Leon, and it's a part to where you kind of got to lock yourself in the house a little bit, you know what I'm saying, to try not to get basically killed or your head chopped out, because that's when you first get the initial reaction to the chainsaw dude. So if they just make that just open world and like go from there, it's gonna be so fantastic. I can't wait, man. Now, what I'm not looking forward to is fighting El Gigante big ass though, because yeah, fam. Whew, it take a lot. I hate you, Rique. So, but yeah, I'm looking forward to it. They said 2022 is when it's supposed to come out and drop. So yeah, please and thank you. Now, give us Code Veronica though. Like if y'all gonna do 4, don't touch 5, because I do not want to see Chris punching a damn boulder again, and I don't need to hear Albert Wesker yell out Chris in 2025 or whenever that game drops. So you can stop at 4. You can do like Code Veronica. Yeah, you can even do Resident Evil Outbreak, and then just focus on 8 and just stop.
Yeah, man, because I played 7, and all ends well, ends okay, as they say. Let me ask you a question. So back to the Final Fantasy thing, and I guess we can take this along with it. So the time frame for these games, it seems to be different now, because like I think back then it took you longer to beat, but now it's like, so the average time for possibly this Resident Evil remake may not be long, right?
Nah, but to be honest with you, like the OG Resident Evil Nemesis wasn't that long of a game either though. Like they kind of like kept the mercenary and the multiplayer mode out of this for some reason. But yeah, because this one is kind of like, it's more fast paced and more action a little bit compared to like Resident Evil 2.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm trying to figure out the time frames on that, how that would work.
As far as Final Fantasy go, I can't remember how many hours I put into like the OG one, but considering how long it took me to beat like 15 and how many hours I put into that, I would probably say like RPG wise, the hours are probably still the same, because they said the average is probably like, if you do all the side missions, maybe 40 to 45 hours for this one. Mm-hmm. So yeah, that sounds about right.
Well, that sounds good to me. So I guess what we could do here, man, because we got all we needed to get in. Did you have anything gaming wise? Because I do want to end it with what we're gonna be playing this week and possible, online stuff that we may get into. But
no, my search for a Nintendo Switch begins now, though.
That's okay. Yeah, anybody who's watching this, hey, Nintendo, if you got somebody that's watching us right now, send your boys over a couple of those Nintendo Switch. Would love to play. I don't talk enough Nintendo, and I would love to. Y'all see everybody's playing the Animal Crossing.
Yeah, Animal Crossing. I still don't understand.
Yeah, because everybody is sending me things about Animal Crossing. I'm like, bro, I ain't got no Switch. Like, I'm sorry, I don't. Like, my thing is this is bad enough. I got a PlayStation and an Xbox, and I feel like I neglect one for the other a lot of times. And boy, I get a Switch, I probably won't never touch these things, because Switch is portable, and I could just be in the bed playing it, ain't got to worry about nothing.
That Lines 3, fam, so fantastic.
Yeah, shout out to Jeremy Peterson. Shout out to J Rock, of course. Shout out to Pete Rock Steady, of course, man, the homie. But yeah, man, yeah, I would like to get a Switch. I would like to play that Zelda game. Of course, Mario Kart is always gold with us around these parts. Boy, do not let that thing be backwards compatible. Because boy, if they, you already know, if they even mention one of them games that we played at the homie Dark Sniper's house, shout out to Jeremy. If they mention anything about backwards compatibility and one of them games pop up in there,
or just you can put the Day of Reckoning games from GameCube on Switch though, I'll be fine with that because you know the GameCube wrestling games are so highly underrated, fam. They don't get the love they should.
No, GameCube as a system doesn't get the love it should. And I kind of know why, but you know, I think it's just one of those things where it's just
It
it is
was
what it is. It's in the middle. It was in the middle of
it's
a
a dream
big
game.
run.
It
Yeah,
came at the wrong time, man.
yeah. And then it was around the year. It was around the PlayStation 2 years, so it kind of got stuck. Yeah, but other than that, man, like yeah, and other than that, man, like all I've been doing for is gaming stuff. I've been going back and watching a lot of shout out to Angry Gaming Nerd for the Cinemassacre. I love watching this channel on YouTube. Of course, watch Euphoric Trip. Watch a lot of my guys that are on Twitch stream. I like this thing where now NBA players are twitching. You know, even though 2K sucks, and a lot of players are telling you that 2K sucks eloquently, you know, it sucks. It's very bad. I do like the fact that everybody's streaming now. I still see the thing about the NASCAR guy. Sorry if I forgot your name. Yeah, he had his moment. Look, we all had our moments, but the only difference is I think that me and Dom are obligated to say that word, and he's not, obviously, but
Besides the NASCAR though,
yeah.
that's spinning them. The
Yeah.
endorsements are, you know what I'm saying, like nah, son. So, you know, I will give them props for that.
No, I definitely give him props for that, man. But I definitely give him props for that, man. But yeah, man, like I said, I enjoy this streaming thing. A lot of these guys can really game. I didn't realize how many guys were great gamers. Shout out to I watched a channel last night with Jerry Ferreira, aka you know Proctor, aka Turtle. You know he can play some Warzone, man. He can play some Warzone. I saw him out there with Donovan Mitchell and a couple of guys gaming. Like I said, a lot of the NBA guys, they're gamers and they don't play 2K. They play a lot of games that we would probably play outside 2K. So I think it's dope. Anything is better than, I mean, look, no offense, that horse competition yesterday was
Yeah, 10, 15 minutes for me. That was
yeah. Trae Young looked like he was on his dial up, and yeah, that. Okay, I hear Warzone and I think WWF. Oh no, Warzone, yeah, bro. I will never buy another wrestling game. It takes me 20 buttons to do a move.
I gotta put in a Konami code to do a DDT, bro. Like that was unnecessary.
I remember like back forward and the yellow left circle or whatever it was, arrow. Oh my god, dude! Like that game was just look. The customization of that game was amazing. I'll give them that. They let you. Well, Attitude. I'm sorry. Attitude lets you do everything. Titantron, everything, but it sucked at everything else, and that was the problem. But yeah, man, like shout out to everybody that's tuned in. Listen to us. This week, like I said, man, I'm gonna be playing some. I'm on my road to a show. I'm on a new one. I finally made the big leagues. Obviously playing with my favorite team, the Rangers, so it's pretty cool in the new stadium. Playing outfield. I did want to play. Well, I played third base one year, so I was kind of tired of playing infield. I'm not playing shortstop or second. That's just too hard. So yeah, one of these days I'm gonna get real bored and be a catcher and just see how that works. So
gave me an idea.
Yeah, because I gotta see how that actually works. Hope you ain't gotta sit there and just watch the pitcher the whole time. But pitching is fun too, especially if you're National League, because you get to hit. But pitching is definitely fun because you go by quicker your career mode, especially if you're a starter. So yeah, I've been on MLB The Show, definitely on GTA 5 on both consoles. I need help from all you guys that are on PlayStation right now because I have no yen, no dinero, no cheese, no cheddar, whatever you want to call it. I have nothing to work with, and I need some money. So I need to do some heists and stuff. I need some guys to put me down. Xbox, hey man, I'm ready to go. You just give me the word, and I'm ready to go. So doing that right now. Trying to think what else I'm playing, and I'll pass over to you. 2K is always there. Anybody want to play team up? I'm not playing one-on-one. That's because I know you. I do play team up, all-star team up, where we can play with the all-stars for the past and present. I will be playing Final Fantasy VII, likely tomorrow. I am playing Call of Duty. I did a couple of war zones. It's cool, but to me, I'm just a core team deathmatch guy. I like playing the 10v10. so I can have people I can interact with. I like the fact that I can move around more. Stealth is cool, but I get real tired of playing stealth out the well. So shout out to Warzone, even though it's a great game right now. I am on that Call of Duty. On obviously both because I can link my. That's the greatest thing ever. I can link both my accounts to it. So yeah, you can just find me on there. You know, my gamer tag is the same, SeeHendo. So yeah, man, playing everything right now. It's just trying to get dedicated to playing one game. So Final Fantasy will probably do that for me, and I won't say another word for the rest of this week until somebody calls me out. So I'm gonna let Dom take it out and let everybody know what he's playing right now.
Shout out to Rique, Resident Evil 3, Final Fantasy VII, Warzone. I did play a couple of matches of Warzone. I got a couple kills, but yeah, man, my hand-eye coordination ain't as good as it used to be, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to shooting games. I'm gonna blame all the RPGs and stuff I've been playing lately. But yeah, Final Fantasy VII Remake. I just, finally bought MLB The Show, so I'll probably be in the lab with that. I'm gonna try out this Bleeding Edge game on Xbox.
I saw that.
It looks weird, looks kind of wacky, so I'll give it a shot. And I'm all, and Devil May Cry 5 will forever be in the rotation because you can never go wrong with your boy Dante. So that's kind of what I've been playing. I told myself I would play more Call of Duty Warzone, but yeah, I ain't playing nothing besides Final Fantasy VII for a while. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Cool. Well, what we got this week, man, from the YouTube and social world from both of your platforms. I know we got a show Thursday, obviously, so check us out on Mo Sports Talk. We'll be live Thursday on Mo Sports Talk. That's MOSPORTSTALK. Mo Sports Talk. I hope I didn't spell it wrong. I probably did. But, oh well, you know what I meant.
You almost had an Emmitt Smith moment. Pelletees.
Man, dude, I swear to God. Yeah, man, what's up, man? Shout out to you for tuning in, man. I appreciate you tuning in to my Twitch channel, man. Definitely, man. Like I said, I post my interviews on there. Next week we'll have Euphoric Trips or Dom's Twitch on there as well. We'll eliminate probably. I don't want to eliminate. Well, we probably have to eliminate Facebook, man. Look, at the end of the day, I love you, Facebook folks, but y'all don't read instructions. Y'all got to go to our YouTubes. Watching on Facebook does nothing for us. I mean, it helps, but doesn't help. But yeah, man, we enjoy it, man. Perfect, man. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, definitely let me know, man. Hit us up both, man. You see our Instagrams down at the bottom? Hit us up on Instagram, both of us, man. We definitely would take any suggestions on any kind of graphics or thing. But yeah, man, what y'all got on Euphoric Trip and Hot Flyers podcast, man?
Euphoric Trip. So speaking of the GameCube, I have been contemplating doing a video about the GameCube on how it is very underrated. I feel like it doesn't get its due shine. Now, that Mortal Kombat Scorpion Revenge movie has dropped, so you might be getting a review for that because it's an animated movie and it looks so fantastic. So you might get a reaction video for that. As far as my High Flyers Wrestling podcast, obviously we'll Monday Night Raw recap, AEW, Impact, AEW Dark, NXT, and Friday Night SmackDown. So we're gonna be recapping all the shows on the High Flyers Wrestling podcast. So y'all can listen to that on any streaming platform. So yeah, man, another busy week, another good time though.
Man, I'm excited, man. Like I said, y'all definitely subscribe to this stuff. For all the people that are there, everything will be there. Just definitely follow him and follow his journey. But for me this week, tomorrow I'll be having future NBA Hall of Famer. I think he was inducted to the Hall of Fame, Chauncey Billups. I'll be having him on. So shout out to Chauncey Billups. I'll have him on. Let's see. Friday, I'll probably likely have former NBA player Anthony Morrow. Shout out to Anthony Morrow, one of the best shooters I've ever seen in my life. He's definitely going to come on next week. It's going to be fun. Plan on having Taylor Hearn, for the Rangers. He's a big game on PlayStation. He likes to talk noise to me, so we'll let him come on and celebrate his home run derby victory versus me, I guess. And yeah, man, got some guests lined up. More to come. May have some more this week. I don't know for sure. It just goes by the day for that. But yeah, man, just you know where to find me, SeeHendo. You know where to find him. Euphoric Trip, everything. Y'all be sure to y'all see that ticker at the bottom. Be sure to follow us on Instagram. Let us know y'all watch this video, so that way we can give you a shout out and leave us questions and comments, man. Because every once in a while, me and Dom will definitely jump on this. It's for the last 2 weeks we've done one a week because we've had stuff to talk about. But the more stuff y'all give us to talk about, if you leave comments and stuff, we'll come back with it next week, man. And we would love to have guests to come on. You know, even though you guys are fans of our channels, we definitely would love to have y'all on. And like I said, as long as you got a mic in the, as long as you got your phone. Like, you got to have a phone with a camera, bro. If you ain't got no phone with a camera, bro, I can't help you.
Not no Trey Young camera though.
Not no Razer flip phone, stuff of that nature. I guess I will end it with this one thing though, man. Prayers to Carl Anthony Towns. It's terrible news about his mom. Prayers to his family. Prayers to everybody out there right now, man, that's going through this coronavirus thing, man. I hope, man, by the zenith of this summer, man, we're outside and we can have fun. I mean, we can't game right now, man, but we living weird right now, man. It's just so weird for me. Yeah, man, that is a big deal for me right now. So, like I said, man, gaming is, like I said, keeping us sane right now. So definitely a dope thing. And other than that, man, yeah, man, just keep on gaming. Definitely, man, we want to start a gaming community one day. We'll think of some unique name and we'll put it on Xbox and PlayStation where we get a community of gamers, and everybody, man, is welcome, man. We don't care what you play, man. You can play Roblox, man. You can play what's the one game with the cars and stuff where they play soccer? What is it called?
Rocket League. Actually not bad.
Not bad. I heard it's not bad. I would love to play Rocket League one day with some friends. Rique, can I play the game with you guys one day? Really, dude? Really, dude? You're the one that's famous. So, by the way, I'm going to post a picture of Rique and Marquise Houston, that picture of him, those two together. That was hilarious. That is probably top three funny moment ever, man. But yes, shout out to Jeremy, shout out to Louisianajeezy, shout out to everybody that was tuning in, man. If I don't see you, because I didn't see your comments, because I'm looking at every comments as I talk. But man, shout out to all y'all. Y'all be sure to hit us up, man. We definitely own the games a lot, man. Like I said, don't look at the fact that we are interviewing a lot of different like high-end celebrities or athletes and stuff. Don't look at us as if, you know, we don't want to play with the streets, but we play with the streets, man. That's what we do. That's what we do. Because I know a lot of times people thinking like, oh man, you ain't gaming with us. I'm like, nah, man. If I'm not stuck on a game, like I just play certain games, so it's kind of weird for me because you got to be able to play the games I play, man. But same thing go with Dom. Like for the most part, he's either playing single player and I'm playing probably GTA half the damn time because I can't do anything else. So yeah, man, y'all be sure to subscribe, man. Like that's all we ask. And you know, if you definitely want to donate to our channels, let us know. That definitely take donations. I'm excited because my last go around on my channel, I was able to get money and donate it. And my goal was to get a monitor to play games on. And you know, shout out to that happening. And I'm excited now because I feel like a PC gamer, even though I don't have a PC. But any of you PC people out here watching, if you want to donate 2 PCs to 2 noble candidates, you got some right here.
It'll be put in good use. Yeah, man,
because we went to QuakeCon one year. It was great, but we couldn't do nothing. We was using other people's PCs. Like, bro, we was on that. Bro, I just walked up to my PCs like, yeah, bro, let me check this out real quick. Like, I would love to go to QuakeCon, my own setup, my own gear, as they say.
But if you do that, though, you're going to have to drink that energy drink they was drinking called Balls.
No. And then I'll be scared if I drop my gear. Like, imagine if you was like walking, bro, you drop your towel, bro. Like, bro, like you remember Kevin dropped his chili on The Office? Imagine if you drop your towel, bro, and it crack. Bro, I go home. I would never go again.
Or like when Dave Cannon was rolling down his shirt.
Bro, Dave, bro, top 3 funniest thing ever happened in the studio ever. Shout out to Dave, man, the PlayStation God, aka MLB The Show's finest. Shout out to DA, aka Gumble. Shout out to BMO, man. Yeah, man, we're gonna be gaming, man. He'll be on MLB The Show probably later, so I'll terrorize him. We're gonna set up a home run derby. That's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna get Taylor Hearn involved. I'm gonna get a couple of MLB guys in there, and then we'll set up a home run derby and we'll make some fun out of this or something. So, man, we appreciate y'all, man. But like I said, subscribe to our channels. Definitely, man. Reach out to the Euphoric Trip, man. See what they doing, man. They out there dropping it every week. I'm just out there. Look, man, I tell people all the time, my thing is interview based. I really don't do too many videos like this. Let's get he'll jump on or somebody else will. But other than that, man, yeah, they dropping content weekly, so you can't get bored. It's a lot of wrestling stuff that they haven't gotten to, so they definitely gonna be getting into it, man. So yeah, man, we gonna bounce out, and we appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. Be sure to subscribe. Thank you everybody for coming in. Shout out to JR for just coming in, man. I appreciate you, brother, more than forever, man. Shout out to Bias Sports Talk Group. Be sure to follow them on Facebook as well. Definitely fun in there. Them guys, they AKA the LeBron Hate Committee, as I call them, because that's what they do. They hate LeBron, but shout out to the homies over there, man. Ladies and gentlemen, I love those people over there as well. So we out. We'll see y'all Thursday because we got a show, Most Sports Talk. Actually, I'll see y'all tomorrow, and Don probably somehow see y'all tomorrow because he'll find something to talk about. But like I said, got Charles tomorrow. I'm pretty sure he has something lined up for the next 2 days, and of course Thursday we got Most Sports Talk. So we'll be back, man, and we appreciate y'all. And yeah, man, let's game. We out.